So this is a direct question, but I'm going to turn it into a generalized question. Do you ever, and also I'm asking you guys, do you ever date out of your type? So Olivia, do you ever date non-basketball players?
Yes.
Okay, that was a joke.
No, it's not a joke. I think it's funny because you guys give me a hard time. Everyone else does. First of all, the reason why, like, I'm going to go ahead and say it out here. You heard it here on Three Girls
Put
One
it
Mission.
out there so that more of them can hit you up.
No, I don't want more of them to hit me up. The thing is, I have two close friends, like literally like my brother, who is a basketball player, and I'm in that world constantly. So like you just happen to like start to like that type.
Virgo in you.
I'm like, you're in that world constantly.
Like,
Not
as in
really.
I mean,
you
yes,
just like
kind
it.
of
You
really.
can just say you like it.
No, it's not that I like it. It's just because I'm constantly surrounded by it. So eventually, like, I tend to like that person. Like that is a known thing.
I think this is what happened. Is we met said person that you're talking about, became very good friends with him, and you met a lot of other people in that field and realized, like, wow, these people are genetically gifted. Not only are they tall, giant, have huge cocks, some of them are very smart, and but also they're known for being very dumb. But some of them are really smart, like you mentioned.
Well, and
Jackson.
also because I've mentioned this before, but like a lot of people don't know this, but like I was an athlete. I actually played basketball, so it's not just I like basketball players. I've talked to football players, like you guys know that. Like I've talked to tennis players. Who fucking cares what sport it is? I like athletes in general because I was an athlete for 14 years of my entire life. So that is something that I can relate on so many levels when it comes to mentality, you know, discipline, injuries, being relatable, or even if they're still playing right now, like I can, you know, be their like biggest supporter and just know how to talk to them. So that's something that's why I have it in common with people. So, but I mean, I've had a phase where I liked TikTokers. I've had a phase where I liked supermodels.
Yeah.
And I've realized I like athletes because those are the people that I can relate to the most.
I mean, I think I like someone that is athletic. Obviously, I've dated someone that's not, and I realized that for me, because I like to be physically active at least 5 days a week. I love working out. I love doing that. But it doesn't have to be like an athlete, but they have to be athletic, of course. Like, that's so attractive in a guy. And if they're good at something, what I like is, like, I'm attracted to, like, not, like, a skill. I don't know. If someone's good at something, it makes them sexier, and like power is sexy.
Yeah, when they're passionate about something.
Yeah, I used to only talk to pretty boys, and like I kind of have been like going away from that and whatnot. Like we all bounce around, of course, but at the end of the day, it's personality and how they treat you, of course. Yeah. But there are factors that, you know.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely a height thing. Like,
and a height thing for me. I've always all my exes have been tall. So.
Yeah, it just so happens that. Like, I'm very attracted to people who are at least over 6'4". If you're like 6'10", like, Anyways, let me answer the question in full though, because we kind of went on a tangent.
We gotta hurry.
Okay, do I ever date out of my type? So, I was having this conversation over the weekend. I am willing to give anyone a shot if it's just going to take longer for me to warm up to you. So, my actual physical type is very tall, over 6'4", curly hair, tan. I don't care about the ethnicity. You could be white, mixed, Middle Eastern, Spanish. That's just what I like physically. But if you don't possess those physical traits, I'm still going to give you a chance. And also, that doesn't get you in the door. Just because you have those things, you also have to be able to hold a conversation with me, be intellectual, be interested in the same things, be just an absolute freak.
I'm like, are we describing? I'm like, I was looking at our nails. I was like,
fuck off. So it's really a combination of things for me. Say you don't have the physical side, you could be 5'11", 5'6". If you're a great person and you take the time to get to know me, you really take the time to treat me the way that I deserve, and we have all the mental stimulation that I need, then it can definitely bypass you not being my physical type. Yeah. I also don't really give a fuck about what someone does for a living, their money, this, that, because I have my own. I've been absolutely obsessed and infatuated with a HVAC worker before. Like, wanted to marry him, wanted him to have my kids. So that's not really like a thing for me. I don't even know where that one came from. Like, I was just... I
was in love with my Cheesecake Factory coworker. So
yeah, I think You know, I think all of us definitely have a type. Like my type's like older, like 30 plus. Definitely have a type, but it's not a deal breaker if you don't fit into that mold. There's so many other things that could be great about you. It just takes more time. Say I'm initially attracted to you, I might sleep with you within a week and already know, but say there isn't that initial attraction, it might take up to a month, but it could still happen.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, so all of you now, you have a chance.